Thomas wakes up in a dark elevator with no memory of his past. When the elevator doors open, he finds himself in the Glade, a self-sustaining community in the middle of a giant maze. There, he meets Albie, the leader of the group, who explains the rules and routine of the Glade. He also meets the other boys, including Chuck, who becomes Thomas's friend. Thomas is curious about the maze and wants to find a way out, but Albie warns him of the dangers and the fact that no one has been able to solve the maze in the 3 years they've been trapped there. Albie takes Thomas on a tour of the Glade and shows him the dangers of the maze, including the Grievers, deadly mechanical creatures that roam the maze at night. The Grievers are highly dangerous and can easily kill anyone who gets in their way. Albie tells Thomas that they've been trying to find a way out of the maze for 3 years, but have been unsuccessful. One day, a boy named Ben is stung by a Griever and goes insane and tries to attack Thomas. The other boys restrain him, and they are forced to banish him from the Glade to keep everyone else safe. Thomas is haunted by the incident and is determined to solve the maze and find a way out. So he asks Minho, the group's designated runner, to take him on a run into the maze. They encounter a Griever and narrowly escape with their lives. This experience fuels Thomas's desire to solve the maze and find a way out. The Gladers discover a code in the maze that leads them to believe that there is a way out. With the help of Thomas, they decipher the code and discover a hidden exit in the maze. The group becomes hopeful that they will be able to escape and find out more about their past and the world outside the maze. Teresa arrives in the Glade, the first girl to ever arrive. She brings a note with her that says, "She is the last one ever." This leads the Gladers to wonder why she is there and what her presence means for their future. Teresa and Thomas seem to have a connection and begin to have strange dreams and visions. Thomas begins to have flashbacks and dreams of a mysterious organization known as WCKD. He starts to suspect that the Glade and the maze are somehow connected to this organization and that they are all part of an experiment. He shares his suspicions with the other Gladers, but they are skeptical. Gally, a boy who dislikes Thomas, accuses him of being responsible for the changes in the Glade, such as the arrival of Teresa and the increased danger from the Grievers. This leads to tension and conflict within the group. Gally tries to rally the other boys against Thomas, but not everyone is convinced. With the discovery of the hidden exit, the Gladers decide to run from the maze and search for a way out. Thomas and others come up with a plan to escape the maze using a captured Griever. They hope to use the Griever's tracking device to find the WCKD facility and confront the organization. They encounter several obstacles and ambushed by Grievers. However, they eventually find the exit. The plan is risky, and several Gladers are killed, but they are determined to escape the maze. The Gladers are taken to a WCKD facility, where they discover the truth about the organization's motives. They also learn that the Earth has been devastated by a series of catastrophic events. Massive solar flares have caused widespread destruction and led to the collapse of civilization. The virus is called the flare outbreak, and it is highly contagious, transmitted through bodily fluids such as blood, saliva, and tears. Once a person is infected, the virus attacks the brain, causing severe inflammation and eventually leading to madness and death. They also learn that the maze was a test to find individuals who are immune to the virus. At the end, the soldiers enter the facility and take away them by helicopter, while they are watching the maze to other place.